Alright, okay. So look, my job is to make the world see that this man, he has a beautiful smile. That's what my whole job is gonna be in this Phat Talk, okay?
Okay.
I'm Lady Keys, Fat Moves, also known as Not to Keep the Healer, and we just finished an amazing mic drop.
And young, so lovely. The girl from Ipanema was walking, and when she walks, all the men say,
It's time to change the narrative.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? The narrative is, even though we're artists, we still work hard. We work hard, right? So that is one of the narratives that should be changed, because I think that a lot of people think that us as people of color, period, are not working hard out here. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to take the easy way out, and we aren't. Okay. TKO Entertainment, and he gonna tell us what TKO stands for.
Well, you know, TKO stands for Top Notch Organized Entertainment. You understand? The independent label, you know, focus on trying to show the youth the business side of the industry, because that's the main thing you really got to know. Everybody think it's all about selling, you know what I'm saying, doing all that, but you got to know the business. 90% business, 10% talent. You know what I'm saying?
9% business, 10% talent, and less than that.
Yeah, probably 95%.
95%. Yeah, like 95%. So, and consistency. You know what I'm saying? Is it Cooley?
Cooley, yeah.
Why do I keep saying Coolio? I think I keep thinking about Coolio. That 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Rest in peace. Rest in power. Dang. Because I think I keep thinking about now that I said that, I do. Why are we so blind to see Gangsta Paradise? Because change the narrative.
Yeah.
Gives you that feel. It really put, you know what I'm saying? It really puts something on your mind and on your heart. How long have you been in the industry?
I've been doing it professionally and independently since 2020. I was incarcerated 5 years prior to 2015. You know, I got out and I just told myself, like, I tried to manifest this, like, when I was in prison, you know what I'm saying, on the bunk. And like, you know what I'm saying, this is what I was gonna do. A lot of people came at me, you know what I'm saying, and talking about it for the age-wise. But I really want to stay in there, because I feel like if you got it, you got it. You know what I mean? It don't matter what the age is, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got out, started doing professional, you know what I'm saying, music, dropping it professionally on my own label. And yeah, it just took off from there. My first single was, I always been on black positivity and everything.
Okay.
So my first single was Black Gang. Acronyms for gang. Giving all my niggas gratitude.
Giving all my niggas gratitude.
You see
Okay.
what I'm saying? Because, you know, we do the pen snap, but you know, we still trying to work and just say, hey man, we just want to keep trying to start, man.
Yeah.
Starting on no be nothing too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So tell everybody where you from.
I'm from the west side of Atlanta, born and raised, Adamsville. Yeah.
So earlier today we were talking, and I was like, oh, so you a Grady baby? He was like, no, there's more than Grady babies. I was told when I moved here from Oakland that it was, if you didn't say you was a Grady baby, you wasn't really from Atlanta. But tell everybody what other parts so I can know.
It's all kind of hospitals there. As long as it's in that metro Atlanta area.
It got to be metro Atlanta.
I was born in my hood, in Adamsville. Now, at the time it was called Southwest Hospital. They done changed the name. Now I forgot the name of it, but it was Southwest Hospital. You got Emory, you got Northside Hospital. You know what I mean? Grady is I say the people will.
But don't they take you when you about to die? Ain't that where they take you to Grady? That's why
they the best. They the best. That's why.
I was like, no, you gotta go. Yeah, they might.
They might keep you alive.
They might keep you alive.
It's a good percentage though. You know what I mean?
So tell me what has been because you said you was in and out over the last, what is it? How many? Well, how much time did you do for like all together, and then how long have you been out?
All together, counting being in and out was 20. But like my biggest sentence was my federal charge that I had caught, and I did 60 months for it, you know what I'm saying? And, that was my last bid. After I said that, you know, I couldn't put, I ain't got no more bids in me, so I had to go all the way legit and think on the positive way. You know
How do you think your mindset has changed from, you know, when you went in the beginning of that 60 months and then you came out?
Oh, I mean, it got me more sharper. You know what I'm saying? You run into different kind of, when you're in prison, you run into different kind of characteristics, different kind of people, you know what I'm saying, mindset or whatever. So it helped me see people. When I got back out in the freeway, it helped me see people a mile away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, on some stuff, because, you know, I haven't dealt with different attitudes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Different type of stuff. So, you know what I mean?
Do you think that the system, really rehabilitates, or do you think that it breaks you down more, or do you think it's a personal choice?
It's a personal choice, because while you in there, right, it's a lot of rehabilitation, but it's just about the right energy and the right people you want to deal with to rehabilitate. You feel what I'm saying? Some people like to be stuck in the street. They come in and they still think prison is the street.
Yeah.
Like that. And the prison kind of helped it, because, you know what I'm saying? It's, you know, they do what they do. You know what I mean?
Better,
some
live better than we are here. Yeah,
so,
I know,
you
personally.
So I just hated. I just wanted to see OGs be like, hey man, this ain't the move. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care how much you got money and you know what I mean. You doing your thing in there, having your way or whatever. At the end of the day, you still gotta go to sleep when the folks tell you to go to sleep. Wake up when the folks tell you to eat when the folks tell you to eat. And that's kind of, you know, 50-50, because, you know, some folks fix their own food. They be like, fuck that cafeteria. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean. That would it just helped me. Far as I can only speak for me, it helped me in, you know what I'm saying, structuring my time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. As far as punctuating, being punctual, being on time and everything. So, I mean, it's just a lot of stuff. You know what I mean, that I learned, but I still would recommend that on my worst enemy.
Who was Cooley? So tell me about who Cooley was running through the streets of ATL as a little boy versus before Cooley was in the system.
Yeah. I mean, I was, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be straight up, you know what I'm saying. I came from two parents, you know what I'm saying, my mother and my father. My father was a coach, and my mother was a teacher, you know what I'm saying. You know, in Atlanta, man, it's ways that, you know what I mean, you'll run into something and you'll get lost, and on your path straight there, it's kind of like, you know what I mean, you be seeing folks making money here, making money there, so that's why I got caught up in. I ain't gonna just say I'm just this bona fide street nigga and hood nigga, I've been busting nigga head, nah, I was on some player shit, you know what I'm saying. Majority of my people that I grew up on was on some player shit, you know what I'm saying. We just like to get money, you know what I mean, chill with the bros, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So that was our mindset, and we still kick it like that to this day, even though how society done changed so much, you feel what I'm saying?
So how has society changed in Atlanta? Because I'm not from here,
but I've seen this thing flip, man, so many times. I've seen this thing flip 50, 11 times, man. You know what I mean? From the story to, you know what I'm saying, being on the big stage to, you know what I'm saying, the LGBTQ explosion. It switched up so much. Even though I was in prison like that, you know what I'm saying, half my life, but I still kept my ear to the street, though, you know what I mean? When I got out, I just saw, you know.
So was it, I'll circle back to it. I heard you mumbling. You was like the LGBTQ.
Oh, yeah, you know.
I want to know about it because for a long time, as everybody know, everyone in the music industry, in the circus, they know y'all holler at me, y'all be trying to talk to me, and I was chill, cool.
Yeah.
But a big part of that was because when I first moved here, I kept running into guys that was DL. And I was like, I got boys, and it was different for me. And the analogy was that because I was from California, I'm from San Francisco, we got, we had Pride City, you know what I'm saying? Then I would be okay. But the thing in Cali is people are open. You know what I'm saying? People are very open.
Yeah.
So I have been hearing that's been a subject that's been ringing a lot. It's been a lot of straight men coming out and saying like, "Hey, we are still here. It wasn't always like that." And it's no. I love the LGBTQ community. It's open. You know what I'm saying? So, after that do you think that has changed? I feel like has it brought more business or more artists or let people be more free in Atlanta?
I mean, I look at it like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it brought more business, and I think that's what Atlanta was looking at. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, you can't stain the city that's part of history. You know what I'm saying? This is a historic city. So way before rappers and entertainers and anything like that, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? This city was historic, regardless.
I was talking to someone from California, and she was like, we was telling, because I homeschool my nieces, and we went down and seen, Martin Luther King Memorial Center and everything, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, Martin Luther King was from Georgia?
No,
I promise. No, I promise. Real life. So that's what I mean. Like, it has, you right. Now, Atlanta, when I came, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I knew my history and everything of Atlanta, of Georgia, of the South period. My mom's from Louisiana. So I definitely know, you know what I'm saying? I know what I know. But you're right. The history of Atlanta has been, I feel, washed up.
And then not only just the mainstream, like the mainstream history, it's local history here in Atlanta that, you know what I'm saying, that folks that really don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a couple of things, like, you know what I'm saying, with the Brian Nichols situation. One day they killed the judge and 2 officers and got away, you know what I mean? There's a lot of folks, I be saying Brian Nichols, be like, who is that? You know what I mean?
And lying to people.
Hey, Brian Nichols was a guy who they tried to convict on, I forgot what the charge was. I was locked up at the time and I was more focused on mine, trying to get my freedom out. But they tried to convict him on something, and he just wasn't going for it. So, he found a slick way to, come up on one of the officers, pull the gun out, hit the judge, hit the officer, walk straight out that motherfucker, like calm, and collected too, like, it wasn't no paranoia, none of that. He walked out, stepped out that thing like this here, and shit, fled from the people, you feel what I'm saying? Eventually he got caught, but you know what I mean? But yeah, him, you know what I'm saying? Well, everybody know about, you know what I'm saying, like Jose Ruiz, what he did for the city, you know what I mean? I mean, it's just a lot of historic things that go on in Atlanta, so I really don't be tripping about when people say certain stuff about Atlanta, because I know, you know what I'm saying, it's bigger than that. I'm really from here, you feel what I'm saying? I seen when people looking at our city like a little country, y'all country, you don't know what y'all talking about, to, we do know what we talking about, you feel what I'm saying? We really, you know what I'm saying?
One of the things that and being from California, so of course, we knew the history, but not really, because it got watered down, you know what I'm saying, a lot. And mostly, and I wasn't surprised that she didn't know that even like Martin Luther King, because in California it's taught, all they talk about is the march in Montgomery, and you know what I'm saying. They don't talk about his parents growing up here, all that. They don't talk about any of that. So we thought that, my mindset is that I was going to come and see something like what's that? Some be out in the country, you know what I'm saying? And I got here and I was like, man, this is San Francisco.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, this is in this, and then I started understanding why they would say little country boys would go to college in Atlanta and get caught up, because I was like, dang, Atlanta is really lit, like you know what I'm saying, like lit in the sense of it's everything that everything you want to do is here, you know what I'm saying, and it's always something.
That's why I'm trying to tell, like, I be trying to tell artists about independence, you know what I'm saying, like, it's gonna be a grind, but at the end of the day, it's beautiful, you know what I mean, because you grind and you know for sure genuinely that you made this money and you feel what I'm saying, you didn't sell your soul to do it, you didn't have to go out and do no self shit, you can compromise yourself, you know what I mean? None of that, you feel what I'm saying? So that's why I be trying to preach independence. As you can see right now, shit, the industry falling. You know what I mean? Like it's
Which
collapsing. You feel what I'm saying? Which it needs to.
It needs to. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's just like a lot of shit. And see, when I be tripping about how social media like to feed into negativity, you know what I'm saying? And I understood. I don't get mad when people say, you know what I'm saying, certain stuff about my city because they really don't know about my city. You see one or two. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? LGBT. You feel what I'm saying? You see them and now you think the whole city. Just like with the name with thugs. You know what I'm saying? They talking about
people need to realize I think that, you know, mainstream media especially is always gonna run the narrative that's gonna get the most attention.
And then you know the narrative is this is a black city at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? So why, you know what I'm saying, try to target and hate so much on other cities, you know what I'm saying, like a city from Atlanta, because if a nigga from Chicago snitch, say some old, you know what I'm saying, some cap shit or tell on somebody, I ain't gonna look at every nigga from Chicago or every nigga from Cali and think everybody, you know what I'm saying, the same way. Right. And I think that's what, like, social media is trying to...
It was just that he was so public, like, he was such a public person, and that's what I mean, like, the mainstream, they're gonna exploit, you know what I'm saying, so... Yeah, Young Thug was walking, so then they exploited that, and then that became the narrative because he's the only, at that time, the only artist that was doing that openly and traveling around. I feel so. Let's exploit that. But no, it's the same, and that's the same way with San Francisco. That's what I'm saying. The theory was, the analogy was, oh, she's gonna be good with that because you see we have pride. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's. You ain't came through. Yeah. You ain't came through Richmond. You ain't came, you know what I'm saying? And it's the same way here in Atlanta. There's other cities within the city.
Exactly. And like I said, like these folks got their own community really outside of Atlanta. It's in Atlanta, but it's not really in the heart of Atlanta. That's what we be trying to tell everybody, but you know, hey, people down here getting fed up, so they was like, hey man, you can't ask me about where to go, this and that, man. I might point you to Campbell Road, I might point you to Simpson Road, see, let them boys tell you. You feel what I'm saying? Since everybody y'all want to sense, everybody want to put it like, you know what I'm saying, oh Atlanta, got all these DL, or Atlanta, this Atlanta, that.
It's just where people frequent. Yeah.
You know.
But there's a lot.
Walk around and find out yourself.
Right.
We had enough with the Southern hospitality. We still got it. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't gonna do it. We just know where people, we pick their energy now. Like, oh, okay. You know, I'm gonna be genuinely messing with home, or these niggas on some fuck shit. I might have to go in here. You know what I mean? Just, you know what I mean? That's how we thinking right now. You feel what I'm saying? For with, you know what I'm saying, how to see it right.
Yeah.
But all in all, we on positivity, we trying to, you know what I'm saying, see what the future holds for these kids, you know what I'm saying? Everybody.
What do you think the future holds for the kids of Atlanta, for the youth and people that's coming up?
I mean, the way that it's going, I'm gonna be honest with you, you know what I mean? It won't get no better. I'll keep it real with that until we unite and get that unite mentality. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I'm not trying to shit on you. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, be better than you. I mean, I'm trying to be better, but I'm not trying to be in no way. I ain't mad at you. You're trying to be the better too.
Right,
exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what Atlanta always been about. That's why everybody come down here and keep everybody keep because we, you know what I'm saying, we always, you know what I'm saying, have that hospitality. Yeah, you know. But then, like I said, some folks use that in a good way, genuinely, and then some folks use that in a way, well, okay, yeah, come on over, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, finesse or whatever.
Back to the music part. Okay. Because I want you guys to, you know, everyone knows the Phat Talks is about getting to know the artist outside of the song, outside of the music. You know what I'm saying? So, and really, I used to, back in the day, introduce you by your real government name, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So people would know that I'm talking to the person and not the artist. But we just finished talking to the person. and not the artist. And now I want to talk to the artist for a minute. So when did you decide that music was iffy, that it wasn't just a hobby?
I decided, like I said, when I had first got out, and I just made it my business, because I felt like the only thing that was holding me back was consistency and staying consistent with doing it. And once I got out and stayed consistent with the music, I see what consistency does.
Yeah.
When you stay at a, you know what I'm saying, repetition with it. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I just...
Will we catch you at open mics, or do you mostly do it in the studio, man?
Me, be honest with you, you know, you might catch me at a couple of shows, like people that I really genuinely fuck with.
Yeah.
But as far as just open mics and stuff like that, if anything, I'd be creating my own show.
Why wouldn't you participate in the open mics, or why don't you?
Because first of all, I done been through that train. I done been through that.
And what's the train? Tell go ahead and speak it. Tell us what it is.
The truth is that you just performing in front of a bunch of artists that feel like they better than you.
They better than you.
Don't care if your shit fire or not. They still looking at like they want to clap bad as motherfucker. They just
They be holding it.
They be holding
like they in church where they try to hold the Holy Spirit in.
So that's what I was dealing with. Now I went through that like 3 years strong. You know what I'm saying? And I've been in this thing 5 years, and this is my first time actually getting paid last year for my partner. You know what I'm saying? He do promotion and everything. Actually, got me in a situation where I got paid for the show. You know what I'm saying? So now, you know, I did a couple of shows. Now I'm looking to, you know what I'm saying, get paid from the shows.
To get paid from the shows, right?
So even though the situation don't look good, then hey, guess what? I'm gonna go and give you my mind and create my own show. Like I did with me and 3 other guys. We put up a show not too long ago, at the beginning of this year, called the Federal Comedy Tour. It was a lot of brothers that got out of Fed. All of us was in the Fed together. And we said, you know, when we get out, man, they're gonna link up. Let's not, don't talk that shit. Yeah. Like, be for real. Like, we fuck with each other. Don't give me your number if you ain't trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah. So when we got out, you know what I'm saying, we linked up. You know what I'm saying? It started like really from a birthday bash I had did like about 4 years ago. You know, I just had comedians that I, you know what I'm saying, independent up-and-coming comedians, and I had artists, you know what I'm saying? And I just had like a little show. So my partner, Jay Garrett, you know what I mean? He a comedian Jay Garrett. And
shout out to Jay Garrett.
And comedian Eric Q, you know what I'm saying? We came together and was like, man, we need to take these on and like do a tour and everything, you know what I mean? So we linked up, and the first spot we went to was St. Louis. You know what I mean? We went to St. Louis, and St. Louis showed made, man, I'm talking about a show of love. We felt like we was at home, we went to bullshit, and we were with some solid motherfuckers, you feel what I'm saying? We went with no niggas there, some Rudy Poops, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we were with some solid dudes, you feel what I'm saying? In the same way we went down to Mobile and kicked it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Comedian Eric Q, he from Mobile. And like I said, I'm from Atlanta, and these are states we just did like a little 5-city test run just to see how it worked, you know what I mean? So next spot we going to, we just came from Cincinnati, and we go, I think we're going to Miami.
So now you're just, this is just under TKO Entertainment, or?
No, this is up under, it's partnered with TKO Entertainment, but it's up under like the Federal Comedy Tour, like
the
brotherhood,
the Federal Comedy Tour. That alone is funny.
The Federal alumni, Federal Comedy alumni. You feel me? So
I've never heard of them before. I've never heard of the Federal alumni. It's a special club. You got to do some special things to get in this club.
Exactly. You got to see paperwork, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Run the paperwork.
You talking about come up here, don't fucking with us, cause we legit, we straight. Our pay card good. We went down and did our time.
Right.
So it's all good. Yeah.
Okay. So what type of music would you say we'll be looking for from you in the future? I know that you have. I know that Change the Narrative. I haven't gotten a chance to listen to your portfolio.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
But I know Change the Narrative was very, like I said, it reminded me of Cooley. It reminded me of Gangsta Paradise.
Yeah,
it do because it was so deep. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very deep, and even at the end, the brother is talking. What's his name?
David Brown.
Was it David Brown?
Yeah, that was David Brown talking at the end.
Is that why I recognize it?
Mm-hmm.
So he used the David Brown. We didn't know, but the part,
and
but
it's in the beginning of it is trouble.
In the beginning of his trouble, okay.
So trouble.
At the end of it, though, the message was the part that he says it's like he had to realize that it wasn't, there is no devil. Like, what I'm saying? People don't want to realize or admit that they are the devil. They're the devil. And once you start, but I feel like that I'm an advocate for that, feeling like that even with Jesus Christ. I feel like everyone is waiting for someone to come save them. You know what I'm saying? When that is something that is in us that we was given.
Do you believe? You believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God, most definitely. But I'm a spiritual coach. I believe in God.
I'm tripping.
No, that'd be so funny.
You got so many hats, you know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of. I do. I have a lot of hats, but God is the hat. Like that is my hat. However, I believe that He's equipped us. You know what I'm saying? With what we need to take care of ourselves and make the right decisions. A lot of people, I remember back in the day saying, oh, you got to pick up your Bible. But the other part people used to leave out is you might be the only person that they meet, that they come into contact with to even know who God is, right? Yeah. And I believe that it's written, like, on us. We know. It's like we know when we're doing, when we're fucking with, or when we're doing right, or when you're doing great or doing right by somebody. So, I do believe that. I do believe that there is not. I believe that there is I do believe there's a devil. However, the duality of it exists in darkness, and we have the power to change that. So that's always my message. You know what I'm saying? We have to control ourselves. In Islam, it's like it's jinn. The jinn, you know what I'm saying, that will come and entice you. It's in you, though. You know what I'm saying, to make those decisions. I'm happy that you made the decision to get into your music and to put positive words out there. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't pick up books nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And they don't sit down with their elders anymore. So music is the language, you know what I'm saying? And is the way in, and is, the vibration that they're going to catch. And so to know that you're putting on something so focused is really nice.
And at the age I'm at, you know what I'm saying, I have to be like that, you know what I'm saying? I can't do involved with the young man. I'm OG now.
You know OG now?
Hey, I can't do all that.
I've been an OG. I was an OG when I was a YN.
Yeah, okay.
I was.
Okay. That was up. You hear also at a young age. Okay.
That was.
It
It wasn't popular.
Yeah.
So is all your music like that?
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm a versatile artist, you know what I'm saying? I can get on street stuff, I can get on political, I can get on females, I can get on love. It's like any subject I can talk about, you know what I'm saying? That's why I look at myself as an artist, not just a rapper.
So are you out here in these streets? Are you single? Are you taken? I
mean,
because I know somebody looking at this video interview and they like, oh.
I can't tell you. I haven't ran into the right one yet. I mix and mingle, you know what I mean? But I don't, I haven't ran into that. When I'll be like, okay. Yeah, I'm chilling.
All right. I'm gonna have to check out the R&B side of him and the love side of music, and I'm gonna have to check out because
I got an album out right now, EP called "Keep in Mind to Mind Yours."
Oh.
You say that again. Keep in mind to mind yours. I mean, everything that's going on right now is a prime example of why you should keep in mind to mind yours.
How many tracks is on there?
It's 9 tracks.
9 tracks.
Yeah.
Okay. Where can we find it?
It's on all platforms.
All platforms.
Keep in mind to mind yours. CooleySlim.
CooleySlim. Yeah. Spell that for everybody and let them know where they can find you.
It's CooleySlim.
And then
You can also look up TKO Business. You know what I mean? That's another page, my label page. Yeah. That's how we ride. That's how we ride.
You be doing some modeling and stuff. I see we got all the clothes
man,
from head to toe. Y'all didn't peep it, even the slides and the socks.
Hey, look,
is
man, you know,
put it up here so you can see it.
You gotta go all the way with this thing.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta go low on the floor. You know what I mean? You gotta go low or high.
I said, this brother model, right?
You gotta go low or high. You gotta have low on the left on your chin. You feel me? Yeah, now we can. We can mix messages on.
You can't walk it up. I said, I'm dang. They're way underdressed today.
You know, hey man, you know, it's all good. You know, that's how we is now.
Let me look and see, because I had specific questions to make sure I covered everything with you, brother. Because your ATL influences. Atlanta's been running the game musically for a minute.
30.
How has
30 years?
30 years? Oh. How has the city shaped your sound and your grind?
It shaped my sound and grind because I had a chance to see all the transitions of Atlanta music and how I can fit mine into that mold where I can put all them together.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, come with my flavor. So you know what I mean? That's how I'm rocking right now.
Do you think that being an artist in Atlanta makes spicy? Okay. Do you think that being an artist in Atlanta makes dating harder or easier? Like, do people love you for you, or do they love you for the stage lights? Like when you tell a chick that she like, oh, come here, oh, Cooley.
Nah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've been a cool, laid back player type nigga for, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It didn't take no fame or music for a female to like me, you know what I'm saying? I've been, you know what I mean? I've been like that, you feel what I'm saying? So, all I'm saying is shit, I just, you know what I'm saying? I just do my thing, man, and just, you know what I mean? Kick it how I kick it.
When you're in the studio, are you more of a vibe-driven person, or the lights down low, or do you like a lot of energy around? Do you bring an entourage? Like, what vibe is it like when you're in the studio?
I mean, when I'm in the studio, first I'm the type that come with my music already. You know what I'm saying? So I vibe out to myself, like, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. But yeah, when I get in the studio, it's just like a low-key vibe. I prefer being by myself and recording because you get more creative. But at the same time, you can do it. There's a lot of folks, artists, I put it like this, artists, they record different kind of ways. You know what I'm saying? Like they got certain, because some folks, like I got a partner that he can record with 100 people in the room.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm talking about right music.
I like to be by myself.
Yeah.
I like it to be dark. Yeah. I like it almost to be like I'm in my bedroom. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just me. Like I always have the lights turned down real low. Mm-hmm. I take my shoes off so I can be barefoot. I take a shot of Hennessy.
Comfortable.
Before, you know what I'm saying? Go out, hit my trees. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like real smoky suit. I don't do all that. And then I come in and be by myself, real intimate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's me.
I got you. Yeah, I'm kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just, you know what I'm saying? I just, if I do have a crowd of people around me, I'm gonna have genuine people that really fuck with me and really want to see a nigga win. You know what I'm saying? Because you just can't have anybody in the studio nowadays. You feel me?
That's true.
So that's how I be, you know what I'm saying, rocking. But 9 times out of 10, I'll be solo on my own, you know what I'm saying, working my craft, you know what I mean, trying to get it better and better.
So you usually come in prepared?
Yeah, I usually come in.
I think that's like our in our age bracket though, you know what I'm saying? We was raised in a time where you don't go to the studio and waste time.
Yeah, you go waste time trying to find balls.
When you go to the studio, it's because you didn't practice it 100 times, you know what note you're supposed to hit.
Now I can get in the studio, like if it's some bad minute, hey bro, you want to jump on this? I can.
You're a freestyler or you gotta write?
Nah, I gotta write.
You gotta write.
I ain't gonna put on like I'm just defiant, but you know, I do put my pen down. I know that. I put my pen down. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Okay. My last question is: at the end of the day, what do you want people to feel when they hear your music? Like, what's the stamp you want to leave on the Atlanta culture?
I just want to leave it. I just want to leave the stamp of, you know what I'm saying, just authentic, real music again. You feel what I'm saying? Because we got, like I said, we got so oversaturated with the shoot 'em up, you know what I'm saying, gangs and all this old other shit. It's like, okay, we've been through that. Can we talk about something? Like, can we talk about what we've been through while we were doing it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why we was in that shootout?
Right.
What I was saying to my partner, or you know what I mean? Shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, instead of just keep on talking about the same thing over and over again. Like, how rich you is, how many bitches you got. That's damn near played out in the industry right now. So you can't even, you gotta be, basically what I'm saying, you gotta be versatile. You gotta be willing to think outside the box and try to, you know what I'm saying, give a lot of versatility and speak on every aspect of life, you know what I'm saying, and your feelings and how you supposed to, you know what I mean? How
So if you really going through
what you really going
experience.
through, that's what you supposed to rap.
So we trying to, so from what I'm
It's
hearing
okay to
is
pop it here and there, you know what I'm saying, but just
be
don't
authentic.
oversaturate.
Yeah,
it,
be
that's all.
authentic.
Yeah, be authentic.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you sitting down with me
sure,
today.
man. Yeah, for sure.
I've had a great time. I'm just vibing. I feel like I'm sitting here just talking to one of my homies.
Yeah, man, that's how we kick it down here. So that way you know I'm really from here. You feel what I'm saying? Because we don't kick it how some folks be kicking, portray us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got Atlanta with the T, and you got Atlanta with the two
Atlanta.
N's. Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm from Atlanta.
Atlanta.
With two N's at the end. So that's how we gonna separate this shit from now on.
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
I got it. Well, I am Lady Keys of Phat Talk Radio, not to keep the healer. You guys peep in, tune in for more Phat Talks. It only gets better, right?
Yeah.
And make sure, what's the name of that album again? It's Keep
in Mind.
In Mind.
To Mind Yours.
To Mind Yours. Keep in Mind to Mind Yours.
IAMCooleySlim. Out on all platforms. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Believe.
I don't believe I'll be disappointed, but I do believe I'm gonna have to sit down and like really vibe and smoke through it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
I believe it's gonna be deep.
It's that type of album. Because he's gonna talk to you at first, then he's gonna hype you up a little bit, then he's gonna calm down and talk to you, then he's gonna get on his little bit other side, then you'll see. There's a lot of versatile shit going on, man, you know.
All right, y'all. You guys have a wonderful day.
I said you're spiritually fine.
I'm spiritually off kilter, so.
I do it for the vibe.
Well, yeah. Good.
In closing dark souls, waiting for you to come and bloom and grow. Yeah, realize that we are so connected, and you know that all the evilness inside you, so I have it, yet it dwells and grows. But bitches have the nerve to call me corny. Hold a glow up when I'm in heaven. Rewards I've been earning. Simple test to love these thoughts. Niggas moving shady, think I forgot. I just think short and big. Chocolate so love that shit. Girl from Berkeley, yeah, she goes walking. And when she walks on